Are we live?
Magical miracle girl, Monover.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip.
Oh yeah, it's time to get weird.
Uh-huh.
Weird and nasty.
Okay, no.
But maybe.
It's always a little weird and nasty.
It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side
His front tail.
by Ariana Grande.
What about his front tail?
Stop! It was actually shaking rather intensely.
Oh my.
Shut up!
Just like my front tail.
The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side by Ariana Grande.
Oh my.
Now you're doing it. Hey, hey!
Hi.
The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes. I fucking hate
It was
you.
a window.
Shut up!
To the wall.
It would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. Shut up!
Your foot?
I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun. So I was feeling rather excited. But shut up!
In my front tail.
Never been on a boat. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult.
Did you say irregularities?
I can't talk. Time for the safety. What? Ah, how boring. Oh! Do you like ships?
I have a whole book.
On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice.
You're not a
It was
voice.
clearly directed at me.
You're just a ringing in my ear.
You looked like you were having fun, so that's why I assumed.
And if I heard you.
You do like ships, right?
I do like ships.
What are you doing? Leave the candle alone.
If there is wax in the gully works,
Read.
I will melt it.
Ships? Like between you and me? Did you get it?
Shut
I
up.
made a good joke.
Read.
I made a good joke.
Read.
I make good joke.
Goodbye, world. Not that kind of ships. Damn it. You ruined my fun. Ah, that's right. So this is a ship.
You just realized that now?
Sorry. Is it really that funny?
Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me.
Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. Can you stop doing that, please?
I'm trying to fix it.
Well, go somewhere else.
I need the fire.
Well, here. Go somewhere else if you're gonna click constantly. Under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor like some kind of putrid slime. Jesus, drag him.
In a sensible way, of course.
In a sensible way, of course. From a certain point of view. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those
who
were already finished.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komeda. Anyway, lucky me. Shut up. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that, yep, I'm definitely lucky.
Lucky?
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent.
A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly.
That's because I have luck as well.
Huh?
Even I possess a
Is this
talent as
Makoto?
boring as luck.
Is this Makoto?
It might be.
Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here?
Oh, boring.
Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation.
Yes.
Who told you that? Not you. This world.
Huh?
This world is
Oh, wait, no,
full
it's not
of
him.
boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level.
I don't need your blessings, but thank you.
And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. A ratchet deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Is it Junko?
No.
It's always Junko.
No.
It's usually Junko.
Well, the
Maybe
world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason you're here?
Boring people make no contributions to the world. Not even a speck of dust. That's why my teacher taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed.
Only on
Natural.
only on Saturdays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays it's her.
So, yeah, that's today.
Oh my god. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you could do, right?
Listen well. Using people is a talent too. It's now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past.
That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already...
I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now it rests in my pocket.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone so amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much?
Has Nagito always had long nails?
No. No.
Hate? Then explain your hand.
This.
The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right?
Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy.
I see. So you salvage the body, you really are. So you salvage the body. You really are a boring person.
I don't want you to misunderstand.
No, you misunderstand.
I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. Excuse you. That's why I took her power. And for that, Wait, huh? Do I Heater? That's strange. Huh? Oh, look out the window. We're finally here.
What? No.
You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there.
Isn't it rich? Aren't we a pair?
Oh my god.
Me with my feet on the ground, and you in midair. What's gonna happen? I can already predict what will happen.
Huh?
What?
I already know because I am loved by talent.
If it's a spoiler, no. Otherwise, yes.
But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead.
Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while.
You don't understand much, do you?
No,
Okay.
that's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well.
I love you.
Hey, can I see you again?
Only if I call you. There's no reason we'll ever meet again.
Thank you
Okay.
for being a friend.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me.
You really don't play along, do you?
Not really, no. Okay, bye.
Alright, we're done with the stream. Thank you for coming.
And that's it, that's all.
Yeah.
Haji,
Huh? What is this?
what's this?
Oh.
There's magic in the air. What's this? There's a fucking door. What's this?
Oh god, it's Forerunner writing on the walls.
A door! A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here?
Go ahead and take a sip. Sorry.
Where am I supposed to go?
Through the door.
The door! The door controls time and space, life and death. The door can see into your mind. The door can see into your soul.
Huh?
The door.
Isn't this?
A classroom?
But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this?
We gotta get back in time.
I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. And I arrived in a place that looked like a trial ground. But then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here.
Go ahead, take this.
It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here.
Oh, sorry.
Huh?
It's just like before. When we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island.
But where is this place? Isn't it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
No.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast.
Go away.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Poopstick Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
It's pronounced gymnasium.
Huh?
Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Academy." What? But
I love it. Why would this place be Pope's Peak Academy? And not just that,
It looks like a school.
what is the graduation exam?
I mean, Hope Peak Academy is a school. Isn't it? The killing's over already?
thought I could shoot. Oh, yeah.
Shoot?
I thought we were able to in the first.
Hey, I'm on Hula.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Get it, put it in your
I need
butt.
to look at the guide.
Oh, it's the Matrix Monokuma. Oh, why do we need those? For New Game Plus, I guess?
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind.
What's this? A normal. Okay, but I guess you're not interested. I'll leave.
Oh my god. Yes.
I'm having too much fun, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place.
at least it doesn't look like a normal school at all.
It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hopeseek Academy. Is this creepy place the Hopeseek Academy that we admired for so long?
It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse.
I'm so
That's right.
startled.
That's definitely it. Oh my god, no!
Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right?
And I'll go. I definitely clear things up.
See.
But first, are you okay?
Flush the toilet.
Oh shit.
Flush the toilet!
I'm getting there.
Bitch!
There we go.
Thank you.
I was getting there.
Bitch!
Toilet time.
Yeah.
It's time to flush the stink.
Bitch!
I don't remember these doors being like
I need to buy shit. Let me in.
A bitch!
Jeez. This is weird.
What? No.
I kind of missed this a little bit. The old layout.
structure.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if we're going to be doing Ultra Despair Girls or not.
To be announced.
The gymnasium is here, right?
Alright, I'm going inside.
Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower anyway.
Oh god, here we go again.
Here I go again on my own.
This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair.
Going down the only road I ever known.
I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door.
Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone.
Hey, Jim. It was a normal
His name was
gymnasium.
James.
Fuck off. Yo, Hajime.
You heard the announcement and came here too?
You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
From a certain
That cannot be possible.
You're right.
Yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible.
Hello!
How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Hello. Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
What a shock! I just told you guys it's Hope's Peak Academy! There's no way in hell that's true!
Oh, it's true.
Oh, but
It's damn true.
Oh, but it is! I mean, it's definitely Hope's Peak Academy! Well, what's left of it anyway.
What's left of it?
Did I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy failed to ruin.
You were serious about that?
I don't believe it! Believe it!
What's up with the...
Don't worry about it.
Kazuichi made that for everyone to cheer up after his death, but Akane took ownership of it.
Of course. But of course, it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for.
Woman.
It's her little bosom.
Okay. Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. Well, I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
We would if you gave us back our memories.
Eat my butt!
My fluffy, fluffy butt.
Oh
Shut
well,
up.
it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now.
Someone?
Someone? Enough of this bullshit! Just spit it out already! Where'd you take us, you bastard?
Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin, and...
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and this inside of the ruin.
What do you mean between?
What do you mean made? Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies? That only knowledge can satisfy? Good. Very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam. But it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment.
Entertainment. You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam.
In all honesty, if it's something besides the ACT or SAT, then I'm all for it. Let's go.
Act or sat.
Yeah.
Compass.
Because that doesn't mean jack shit!
Compass.
What?
ACT or SAT do not mean jack shit.
And what is the graduation exam? Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Oh, check yourself.
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is before you make your decision.
Why'd you shove me?
I don't know. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here...
Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
It's just... This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
The beginning noises, he would make the same noises. It's canon.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet.
Main cast?
Main cast! Meaning you guys are just extras until a guest of honor arrives.
Are you Katsuki Bakugo?
Maybe. So enough complaining already! Hurry up and start researching the outside world!
What do you mean?
We're waiting for Ghost to
Hi, I'm Son Goku. Every minute you spend looking at pornography, it's time you could be spending training. Seek the ultimate power.
It's a type of train. One day these arms shall be worth.
I think my favorite pose in Dragon Ball Z is just Vegeta just going Rah!
Move, I'm gay!
Ah! Basically.
Move, I'm short!
He is. I love Vegeta.
Isn't he like 5'3"?
He's real short.
Okay.
He's like super short and real angry.
Vegeta, right?
Yeah, Vegeta.
I'm gonna double check while you read.
Vegetable.
Good.
I have dispersed all of the teaching materials.
Son of Vegeta.
5'5".
From Planet Vegeta.
He's still short, but
Not a
Oh yeah, he is
That shorts
Vegeta.
me.
He is Vegeta.
Son of
son of King Vegeta. He is Prince Vegeta, son of King Vegeta of the planet Vegeta.
Yes. Yes.
fucking hell.
Dragon Ball Z is really stupid. Anyway.
I come from the planet Vegemite. It is a moon of Vegeta.
No, that's where the space Australians come from. Anyway. I don't think this needs to be said, but
That's racist.
I wonder who the main cast is. Also, I want you to rate Makoto 1 through 10. I need to know because... 1 being the best or 1 being the worst?
all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please, rest assured and strive to do your best and seek the ultimate power.
That's what he said.
Yes.
And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. On my personal list of all the characters from the first game, I ranked Makoto as number 3.
He's middle ground.
Okay.
He's just a He's a
white slate.
He's a protagonist.
He's a lost puppy.
He's just a protagonist.
Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Krillin is 5 foot on the dot.
How we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's possible.
Impossible.
There is no place for Hope's
According
Peak
to
Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island.
Wikipedia.
What does it have Goku at? A fucking unit?
Sure. I
Yes.
said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this.
I mean, an empty school is always up there.
So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy?
Goku is apparently 5'9".
I believe it. This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on?
There is no way I am taller than Goku.
Damn it, why is this happening?
Because Krillin is like half his height.
I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become a Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will.
Oh.
And good boy. The moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that?
Seek the ultimate hope.
You're just some nobody from the reserve course who's never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then...
Here it looks a little bit.
Yeah, look
Reasonable.
up later Dragon Ball Z.
Well, yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
like Dragon Ball. But
No, that's actually the first episode with Raditz. When
okay.
they're on Kami House.
Okay.
Which is basically
there's
Dragon Ball.
this, but Goku is standing in front of everybody, so there's a height differential.
Yeah.
If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime? Did something happen?
A lot.
Huh?
Hey,
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all? As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what that means?
Yeah, there's no way that's a 9-inch difference.
I don't know. Again, he is standing a little bit in front there.
I think Krillin and Goku are standing next to each other. Piccolo, though, is a fucking unit.
Mm-hmm. Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the
He's
Future
behind
Foundation,
me.
right? If you say that,
No, Goku's a little bit in front.
then what is the Future Foundation? Yeah, go right ahead. Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit. Which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I could think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma?
What? No.
However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding
Right?
that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that. Even if they are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help.
So what should we do? Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, then we have to do the graduation exam, right? Jesus Christ.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams.
Your turn.
What?
Your turn.
Fine. Burp.
Sir. Swah.
Well, I guess.
Schwa.
Well, I guess it's better than people dying. You can't force it.
You have the power.
You can't force it out of me yet. I haven't had soda yet.
I thought you could.
You are part of the elite Saiyan race.
I thought you were gonna say I haven't had sex.
That is also true.
Same. That's rough, buddy.
I'm done reading your book. You better fucking read.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like... That's rough, buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, we might be able to learn something about Hope Speak Academy about ourselves.
Me.
You're part of the problem.
She's just...
Read.
She's
I am
just
the
taking
problem,
out her
let's be
anger.
honest.
She's just mad. Like Vegeta. Ow. Ow. You've got bony elbows. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine.
The people's elbow. My God.
He's broken in half!
I said it's gotta be done.
Hey, can we go home when this is all... We can go home when this is all over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right?
Left.
Fuck off! If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Hell yes.
Did it.
She's getting cuter.
He's right.
Isn't she? Is that just me?
She's learned too much from Gundam.
No, that's fair.
Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is. What's happened to Hope's Peak Academy?
But is it just me, or is she getting cuter?
She's starting to grow on me a little bit. None of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the
How does
others.
she keep getting hotter?
We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we could stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. You should already know that we never choose to stay on this island. So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? I'm getting bored. And hungry.
Are we started already?
Well, what are we...
The time has come.
What are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Well, like most of it's locked up.
Shut up.
Oh.
Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside a damn building.
Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Jesus, put your shirt away.
No!
Oh. No, she needs to keep her shirt on her, not put it away.
Thank you!
She got no fucking bra.
Not that you know of.
Yeah, she might be open binding. Anyway. I don't know. She's not binding much, but anyway.
No, she's binding quite a bit.
Actually, what if she is?
Read!
What if we're only seeing the tip of the iceberg?
Stop! Don't disrespect my girl like that!
You're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious?
She's not.
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light.
What?
If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Connie already took off on her own. Might be faster if we split up and look around too.
She's not the brightest.
That might have been rough translation of something that was rough translation in
God.
fiction.
Yeah.
Like Sonya said.
It's like in Enter the Dragon when he tries when he tries to order eggs, but he's fresh off the boat, but it's an English dub, so he's just like, "I'll take the eggs," and she's like, "What?" Eggs. But because he can't speak English. But it's all in English, so it's just like...
Yeah. Like Sonya said, there's no more killing. We don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Now let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later.
With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
It's also kind of like in Persona 5 whenever they go on their school trip to Hawaii and there's like the travel
To Hawaii?
Yeah, there's like the travel agents there and they're like, "Well, welcome to Hawaii," and Ryuji's like mouth agape, "You speak Japanese?"
I'm aware that Makoto is in Danganronpa 3. I shall watch it later. I have not seen it yet. I shall
Spoilers!
Bitch. I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonya took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonya.
Miss Sonya.
Please, don't leave me! I'll be in danger if I'm left alone!
There's a madman here.
Mr. Simp chased after Sonya,
Mr. Simp.
who had just departed and left the gymnasium.
Mr. Simp is my favorite character from Sex and the City.
Stop it. My god. Oh yeah, of course. I'm waiting till I finish the game to even watch 2. I've only seen the first one. and that's it.
I've only seen the first episode.
Yeah, just
I've
in the
watched
dub. But I think
this.
you'd like it better in subbed. There you are.
There you are, you little bastard.
Oh, wow.
I knew you could do it.
But yeah, I definitely think you'd like the sub better.
Sub.
Okay.
I would never watch Beastars. That show's for furries.
Beastars is very good. It depends. Isn't everything better in sub? It depends.
Well,
It really depends on the show.
it's always better or equal.
Yes. Yeah, we got what you meant. Otherwise, yes, I watch subbed, but it's good to experiment. Huh?
There are some dubs that I really like, but I tend to like the sub better in most cases.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monica was doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know what he's doing, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way that this will bring me back down.
But also, speaking
Oh,
of
Jesus.
speaking of shows that are for furries, I just spent 2 days binging BoJack Horseman. So
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, you little bitch. Little hoe.
and BoJack Horseman is very much for furries.
This hallway, there is a strange feeling to it, no?
Also,
As if-
what am I doing
Playing Animal Crossing.
right?
An invisible wall has
You
erected
have something to tell us, David.
to limit our movement. Is it just me?
Ah!
No, it's not just you. And I think
You
I
exist
know,
outside of you.
And I think I know what's going on too. I just
church
can't
is
say
reloaded.
for sure yet. The dojo!
Dojo.
In my own dojo.
Oh yay, the Sakura's still here.
Toot. But I got a little frog boy.
Jeez.
His name is Wart Jr.
The frogs are interesting.
They're adorable. I love them.
Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Thanks. I know, right? This gives me nostalgia too.
Hello.
This is kind of like in Dead Space 2. I think it's in like chapter 6 or 5 where you just explore the abandoned Ishimura and just kind of get to see all the nostalgia from the first game,
Yeah.
but
How
all,
about-
all busted down.
It
Like
wasn't really
Tatiana?
in great shape in the
No,
first game.
it's even worse.
Oh God.
I know, right? What'd you say?
None.
What did you say?
None.
You don't get to hide
Like Tatiana.
like Tatiana.
Busted down.
Thank you.
You only busted.
Let's start with history first, class.
No.
Yeah, I fucking hate history.
Geography, please.
I don't like geography.
It's the better one of the two.
But social studies is the worst.
Reading manga is
I
reading,
like maps.
reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. That's what the first. Then what's the first, you ask?
Live it.
That depends on the person.
So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. Yeah,
You love
totally.
mangoes? They're your favorite fruit.
Yum.
I do like mango. Well, you're a turd.
Yep. It's card captor Sakura.
Absolutely not.
Wow. That was a spicy response, my dude.
Don't fuck with my childhood anime like that, thank you, bitch. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy history as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an
That is
introduction
basically Junko.
to Hope's Peak Academy.
Honestly, that could be one of Junko's personalities.
Jesus.
Couldn't it?
Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend.
Government-funded school of white privilege.
Built to raise
That was implied. You didn't have to go nasty.
Built to raise hope in the nation's future. Many of its alumni are key leaders in various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers who serve as
Cheaters.
yes,
Liars.
who serve as both educators and researchers of talent.
Herpes. Ow.
Hope Speak, Hope Speak, Hope Speak.
Thank you. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding.
So we called the aliens from Space Jam.
Uh-huh.
The Monstars.
If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent, so they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants.
So take that, Nagito. I'm smart.
An octagon has eight
smart.
sides, right?
SMRT. I mean SMRAT.
It was a moment of weakness.
Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand.
Talentless commoners.
Yep. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent.
Available to talentless commoners, just like instant coffee.
Oh my god. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope.
First part of waking up.
His forge is in your cup.
Junko is everywhere and nowhere Junko is everywhere. Everyone and everything in the world is junk is mind. Okay. Ow.
Jealousy's through time and space.
But just when they thought everything was going well,
the Fire Nation attacked.
An unprecedented incident occurred.
Did you say unprecedented?
Yes.
It's unprecedented.
Go for it.
No, they don't.
Leave me alone. The incident that triggered the tragedy.
You mean the terrible, horrible, no good, very
I can
bad
never
day.
remember that. That's right.
That.
It was
the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Of Hope's Peak Academy.
Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything.
Did you say crumpled by this incident?
Yes. The end.
End.
Is that what it said? Or
No
did it say
pictures.
No.
This game sucks.
Bad manga.
Bad manga.
This was a light novel. There were no pictures. I was misinformed and lied to.
I have been cheated and lied to. I knew it.
It'll be a cold
Yes.
day in
I'm
hell
Yep.
before I recognize
The
Missouri.
biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, or as I like to call it,
The
Wednesday.
terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
No, for me that's a normal school Monday.
Yeah. That's weird.
Hello.
Oh, you're here again.
He's done with him now.
The thing that's weird is you, of course.
Huh?
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right?
What?
But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right?
I knew that before I did anything.
I've known that since I was born.
So, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too.
What do you want me to say?
My talent is amnesia.
The ultimate protagonist.
Oh my god. Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students. Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself.
It was probably that because I hate myself.
You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though.
Oh my god, is this therapy?
Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
I'm actually not a therapist. I'm a horse therapist.
I'm a therapy horse.
I'm a therapy horse. That's it.
My name's Cousin It.
Ah. No, wait.
Oh, wait.
Get ready.
What?
I'm Cousin It.
That's it!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off.
It is remarkable to me that you can see through them.
Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. Don't boop me.
I booped too.
I will go away.
No.
Damn it, what the heck?
Don't go away, I love you.
Monokuma calls Hajime weird, even though one is literally a robot bear that can kill anything.
That's fine.
Not weird if you're the bear.
Honestly. You ever think about that? No, you only think about yourself.
No, you're not the bear.
Hammer.
What's up here?
Nothing.
Nothing else to see.
Nothing to see here, gentlemen. Nothing to see.
Oh, we can't go into. Okay. Can't go in there.
But what
Go
the?
this way.
Oh, hi.
And
Hi,
go-
Kazuichi.
This hallway's kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something.
Gee, I wonder why that would be.
Can you not see the big red wall?
Oh,
It's
wow.
like it's got like this weird like face like in like the walls in God of War that guard you from exiting arenas.
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to investigate the classrooms then?
Maybe. Who knows?
I'll go.
I certainly don't. I don't know, dick.
Or am I supposed to go down the floors? No, I
You're
can't go
supposed
down.
to go down on the floor.
Are they?
Heh, heh, heh,
Shut
heh,
up.
heh, 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 heh,
Yeah!
heh, heh.
Get up!
Oh, violin.
What's this?
A violence.
Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, this one looks
Oh,
nice.
no good, very bad day.
This is why.
What was the voice I was doing?
Oh god.
This looks like exactly my shit, honestly. Look at that man.
The man's.
Look at that man's and his button. Do you see the button?
Yes.
Yes.
As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy
Also,
occurred at Hope's Peak Academy.
he got cool gun.
The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura.
Weird chimpanzee lip thing going on.
Okay, no. Izuru...
Doesn't he though? Look at him.
Stop it.
Look at him close.
Stop being species.
Investigate him. Ow.
Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. To develop him. Okay. So, what are you brewing? Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents.
Have you seen this, seen my genius?
God damn it.
Only
Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the
Only
Academy
the
referred to
Avatar.
Izuru as the ultimate hope.
Only the Avatar can wield all 4 talents.
To protect such rare
ultimate
talent,
hope.
the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity.
Izuru Mikusaba.
Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened.
To protect the world
Oh,
from
stop
devastation. To unite all peoples within our nation.
However,
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse!
look what you've done.
Team Rocket blasting off at the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Shut the fuck up, both of you.
That's right.
Meow! That's
No, I said it. I said it in my own words, bitch. A certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public. Oh, you shush.
By making that knowledge pubic.
It stoked the fire of
Stoked.
reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated,
Don't look at me.
and the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction.
Who the fuck is Harold?
Shut up. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy.
Hi, I'm Harold.
Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident.
The terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Works cited Danganronpa /0.
There was a work cited on this one.
Yeah, bro.
Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy.
It wasn't in MLA format,
What
so it
irony.
can't be trusted.
What irony. For a genius known as the Ultimate Hope, to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is really too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold.
It's a power move. Orange.
You should be lucky that you're incompetent.
Ultimate Hope.
The ultimate father experience.
Bless.
Yeah. Truth.
Truth. I cleaned up all the flowers I'm done being distracted.
Nothing else to look at in here. Okay, can I go to the biolab now?
No!
The Biolante. Can you go to the greenhouse?
No,
Why?
the entrance is sealed off.
This game
Oh,
sucks.
now I can go in.
Yeah.
Which one is SmackDown and which one is Raw?
Ha! Ha! Do I get peach?
What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here.
It's like a freezer or something.
No.
I should hurry before my nipples poke through my shirt.
There you are.
Ooh, it's hidden quite good.
I've been found.
Manga for morons. The biggest, the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. This one looks like a Junji Ito manga.
No!
Take it away.
Damn. I wanted to see how high we could stack you.
Nope.
How stacked you could be.
Shut up!
Oh my god.
This looks like a...
Junji Ito?
Oh, what's that compilation
Oh.
that I've been looking at? Amazon.com.
Imager.
Rude. A story about creepily drawn characters getting involved in such horrifying incidents. No, yeah, this is a Junji Ito manga.
I gotta pee.
No!
I do gotta pee.
No! Sarah, you can't be wet in here.
I gotta pee.
I don't know, don't look at me. A story about creepily... Okay, I already read that. An incident known as the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. It's drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that... Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with a sentence.
You are already
The
dead.
terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day was simply the trigger. Trigger!
Wake up, Mr. Freeman.
At first,
Wait.
the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread... Shut up! But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became...
Wonton destruction.
Yes. Wanton destruction, not wonton destruction. No.
I would destroy some wontons.
Honestly,
right now.
I would also destroy some wontons right
I
now.
am the wonton destruction.
Wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon, the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. It's like rock, paper, scissors. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm.
No, that sounds about right.
The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading, eventually engulfing the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war.
War never changes.
And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. And could a movement started by high school students progress to such... how could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario?
Because war never changes.
The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of the society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software and spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. The biggest, terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day will never end.
Every day is Tuesday.
Every day is Tuesday. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold.
I don't know why I'm suddenly... I forget the character that I was just thinking of, but I'm them nonetheless.
And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day in human history. It's definitely all made up.
There's some bullshit.
I mean,
what shatters because it's fucking frozen.
If this is really true, then what happened in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite
CVS!
my fucking Denny's. What happened to them? Hey! Are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this? Oh my! You don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like eating candy. What? Enough! What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you to not remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during the period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible. How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it.
He's got a point. High school is not enough school for life.
I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world.
Monokuma is the perfect personal finance teacher.
I see. That's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate, but on the other hand, I'm worried about whether or not you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps. No. That's definitely it.
I'm zapped for that again.
Sure.
the tragedy, sorry, the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is the ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy, sorry, the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day at Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But, if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's what they were. That's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use! I'm going to freeze to death! I'm at my limit! I need to get out of here! Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Whew! That was close! I nearly froze to death. So, where should I go next? Thank you. Where should I go next?
I don't know, man.
That's not the map. That's the
That's
map.
Oh, there's another classroom that you gotta look at.
I believe you mean ass room.
Sure. Or look behind you. Is there somebody? No. Okay. That's the down.
I figured out how to sprint. It's been a while since I played Danganronpa 1.
Attain the ultimate power.
Is this the one I haven't been in already?
So? Yeah, we went to 1A first.
Oh, hi! No. I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see it. When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me, giving me eyes. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way. So, I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. Why, hello, Hajime! I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here? Well, there's another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga, so I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. That's racist. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up! What did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Surprise! It's about ultimate despair! Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title of a high school girl who was most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl? Lady Junko Inoshima. Junko Inoshima. As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group. Hold
Hold on a sec! I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl. Humans are obsessed with their philosophy. Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat? Then what was their purpose? What? Like I said, why did they cause that? Why did they cause the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day? It doesn't make any sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they do what they did without any purpose. It was Junko Inishima's despair. Huh? For Junko Inishima, despair isn't about purpose. It's a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inishima as Junko Inishima. What do you say? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Inishima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelmed force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despair who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Inishima. I almost said like beavers. Like believers, making offerings to their god. Like beavers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair. All in Junko Inishima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know what the final days of the reserve course students during the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days? Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department? They fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to. And so, the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide? All 2,357 students? Oops. It wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded? Huh? Is that me? I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair. Junko Inoshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean, Junko Inoshima's already dead! Huh?
Ultimate despair has been added to your truth bullets. Reserve department has been updated. Let me check on something. And it looks like we're connected. We connected? Yeah. Is there a Monokuma in here? I don't know. I don't have the thing. Sarah! Sarah! Ah! Is there a Monokuma in here?
No.
My voice is very tired.
Give me like 2 seconds. Have you been to the office yet?
I'm gonna get some water.
Okay, have you talked to everyone in here?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, talk to Fuyuhiko again. Hey, Fuyuhiko. Is it true what you said? Junko Inoshima is really dead? What? You didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. Bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in. They were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her. Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. Our manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Inoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Inoshima is dead. Turns out that killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, she took away their memories. That's just like us.
Their memories.
Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Inoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. And Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Inoshima isn't alive anymore! Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Inoshima is already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I could think of. I mean, the killings were involved and resemble that killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation. If the students from Hope Speak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake.
Faker.
But if this is really an invitation, are those surveillance cameras to blame too? Are the same too?
The reason I'm in here is because of that fake hedgehog.
The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life?
I'm not here to make friends. It was a Survivor reference.
Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh?
What? Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it. Oh well, no, I'll just raise the flag.
Flag?
What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Sweet Jesus.
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character out.
What?
You're not making sense again.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy!
Let your freak flag fly. I'll give it my all.
I'm done in here.
What? No. What the fuck's going on now? Getting sleepy.
Based on my gut feeling.
Music womb. What the fuck is that? What is that? Return the slab, or suffer my
To combat the
curse.
biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the future foundation.
Huh? Ugh.
Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Ashima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them further either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we could proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Oh, there you are.
Shut the fuck up. I want to get the Monokuma.
Oh, give it up already.
It's so sad. Sarah, he makes me so sad. I'm so sad.
We understand this matter regarding the survivors. Oh my god. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated?
Immediately eliminated. You know? You feel me?
List of subjects. Hajime Hinata, Chiaki Nanami, Kazuichi Soda, Akane Owari, Sonya Nevermind, Peko Peko Yama, Nagito Kameda, Gundam Tanaka, Ultimate Imposter, Mahiru Koizumi, Nikon Tsumiki, Ibuki Miyoda, Teruteru Hanamura, Nakamura Nidai, Fuyuhiko Kusuryu, Hyoko Saionji.
They pronounced Byakuya Togami wrong.
Oh my god.
Cute. I wonder if she sucks less.
Oh my god.
Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. And is she Hyoko's older sister or something?
No, it says Hyoko Saionji here.
Oh. And Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name.
An older sister with this. What?
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko.
But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Well, we lost our fucking memories. Are you dumb or something?
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter.
Oh, well, that makes like, what? If she doesn't have an older sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much resemblance.
That's Hyoko.
You saying?
What? What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a Okay,
Stop being weird.
he can't. Sarah, he's too horny.
I'm speaking in Monokuma.
I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that. She didn't.
I don't know what to tell ya. Maybe she had a growth spurt?
What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. Well, regardless, all the clues I have are true.
If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
Is this the truth?
If this is the truth, then the Hyoko on the newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person?
I don't know, man. I don't know anything. I'm just a dingleberry.
That's impossible.
Impossible!
I mean, how could there be a grown-up version of Hyoko when she's already dead?
Impossible.
Why does this even exist?
Impossible. Hey. Could it be related to that list of subjects over there?
Huh?
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Yoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What an experiment! If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it? What's going on? It better not have had anything to do with time travel. Sarah doesn't have anything to do with time travel.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Who the fuck is that? An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. Is that an extremely overwhelming portrait? Would you call that an extremely overwhelming portrait? Look at it. If you looked at that portrait, would the words extreme or overwhelming come to mind? I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says Hope's Peak Academy Fund. Izuru Kimukura. Founder of Hope's Peak Academy, his name is Izuru Kumikuru.
Are you good? Oh my god.
It was a long day. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it. Another mystery. It's time to solve the mystery.
Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor.
Let your
Congratulations, Hajime! You shall now go on to the next stage.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I mean.
I don't fucking know what you mean. The fuck out of here, you fucking frog. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know why I called Monokuma a frog. He's not a frog.
Ribbit!
Jesus.
This is weird. This is like that horror level in Persona Q. With all the jump scares and stuff.
Rec room.
Get wrecked.
Sakura.
Yeah. Is there a Monokuma in it?
No. The last one is down one more floor.
Stupid. What's going on with that pool table, though?
It's just chilling.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just chilling, huh?
Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. Oh, Jesus. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Filled with hope. Did someone say hope? I don't mind if you kill me.
Why am I hearing a voice inside my head?
Have I mentioned that I love you?
Okay, there it is again.
My, Hajime! If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to go get them.
You can even do that?
No.
Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
You do that?
Hmm?
You were like, you do that?
Yeah. Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all.
About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. Oh, Jesus fuck.
It's upside down, guys. What's happening?
What's happening? I'm a savage.
Oh my god. This is...
Classy, bougie, ratchet.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm sexually confused by this.
To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi.
Makoto Naegi!
Where are you guys? What are you doing right now?
What's happening?
What you're doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? Jesus. It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to... Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What? This is what? This isn't classroom 2B.
No,
But
it's
there you
not.
are, you're the last one.
It's the laundry room.
We walked into a classroom.
You're a laundry room. Baby, baby, baby.
Oh,
Just shopping for bloobs.
Neo World Program?
Neo World Program. Neo World Program?
The Neo World Program has another name.
Metal Gear?
Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. Me too. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist
And the ultimate flavor experience.
were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Ouch. Suddenly everything around me turned black.
Is this what flirting is?
Synthetic virtual world program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Put it away! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that.
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route.
What are these flags?
Now then, despair is waiting for you.
Okay.
Your despair will see you now.
Yeah?
The doctor will see you now. No, coding.
Hey, little one, are you okay?
Flush the toilet.
There you go. Ow. Wait, what? Okay.
What is this
Ow.
aesthetic?
Ah!
Hey, baby.
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Nocebo effect?
I'm familiar with the first one.
The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite.
Ah.
Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real.
How did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand.
Me neither, dude. Bye. Do you need me to do it?
No, this... What?
Hello, I'm Zone of the Enders.
The moment you discovered that truth was a lie, all hope would disappear.
Poo 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 poo.
Careful. Careful.
Is that the fucking monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Oh my god.
If we touch it, we'll take the next step in evolution. We will become more than human. Hey, is that Chihiro?
Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program.
Or I guess it would be Alter Ego. Who knows, man? It's all the same thing.
I don't know,
A
man.
person? A floating person? Is talking to me? Who is it? No, not even a person in the first place.
I am not quite a person. I am simply an artificial intelligence program.
So it's Alter Ego.
It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me.
It can talk? But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial Intelligence Program?
I
don't know why I'm doing this.
am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building,
But you don't usually meet your apartment manager.
but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
Now, hold on. My brain cannot follow what you are saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it. It's just it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. It's like I can't even believe in my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry. I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program.
Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It's the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? We are living in a fictional world, and I am a fictional girl. You know that we are living in a fictional world.
Hey, can you tell me?
No.
What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world of a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope.
Program for creating hope?
A program for creating hope.
A
I
program for creating
feel
hope?
like my master said this to me before. Anyway.
A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, this must be an anime, right?
Not an anime, but deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world.
We are living in a virtual world. I'm sorry. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? Welcome back. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right?
That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason.
You're a mystery to me, Beyblade.
But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry.
I also don't know what's happening in the outside world.
Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally?
I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
All these new words make my head feel... All new words make head feel bad. Can tell more, observer and virus.
Well, for this session, the New World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors.
Me, what is this, SAO? Makoto, well, yeah, but this is actually good.
Oh, ouch.
It's not wrong. Sword art sucks so much. It's so fucking boring. I tried so hard. It's so boring.
2 monitors.
Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. but the observer in the student role was not.
It's like every 15 minutes, these characters would just sit down under a bridge while slow piano music played, and they talked about their feelings for 45 minutes. And they're only 24-minute episodes.
They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else.
What kind of authority does the teacher role have?
As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence should have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death.
What? What is that virus?
I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole a portion of my abilities, which contain my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so I wouldn't have complete control, but even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. He
doesn't know that.
He
doesn't know that. Read.
He's assuming gender. Rude. Based on what he's saying, it sounds like he's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But alter ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with him. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpassed this alter ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like him? Damn it. What the heck? What the hecking heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program?
The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible that it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it.
Physically? Let's get physical.
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed.
I wanna get physical.
Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
Let's get physical. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers.
Yeah, but it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too.
No, Chihiro made alter ego. You have to give dead people credit. A limit?
If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, there's enough hints from you. If we gotta say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it keep parallel to the deflection one.
What the fuck?
function based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and talk with me. Accelerates and crosses the joint ownership of the world and the situation from the context in which you are. Hey.
It's like the final arc of Dragon Ball Super. It's just. At least that's all I heard from it. I was doing something else while you were binging. Oh, is Makoto in there now? That looks like Makoto's silhouette. What the heck? What the hecking heck?
You're right there, aren't you?
No.
Someone is right there, right?
Never thought I'd find someone like you.
Read.
Who are you?
Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. Maybe I should talk to his face.
I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time.
Huh?
The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it.
Forced to watch us?
I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Near World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference.
An independent woman that doesn't accept outside interference.
But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope.
Thank you.
That's nice of you to say. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Hello? Hello? Hold on, I'm hanging up. I'll try calling again.
Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say.
I think I'm on mute. He can't hear me.
And believe you if they're listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone.
Yeah, you fucking should. Take me off mute.
I know apologizing won't help, but
Take me off speakerphone.
we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not
To
just a
apologize.
virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys.
Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us?
You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037.
It's pronounced Leon.
I'm just saying it out, just in case if you're dumb. I mean, the whole octagon thing, like, that was painful for all of us to watch.
Honestly, Hajime, are you a fucking dog?
God.
That's the number we found in Nezumi Castle.
The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were
hope
supposed
fragments.
to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared a password
I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say?
No.
I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future.
Makoto, I think you're adding
But
significance to
that
something where
person-
it doesn't exist.
That person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them.
All you gotta do is use flashback on the word hope and you're good.
No.
That's it. That's the secret. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma?
In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence.
Forced shutdown sequence?
Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this so that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it.
I gave you that password to protect everyone. Isn't that right, Leon?
I'm dead! Leave me alone!
I'm dead! Leave me alone!
If you use that,
Stupid, 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 stupid!
you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. In order to do that, I need to somehow get that number.
Can I get your number, girl?
Hell.
Stupid, 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 stupid,
What
stupid,
was that
stupid,
just
stupid.
now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now?
I was taking a nap.
I see.
I was
Hello.
smoking some crack.
Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get.
Okay, bye.
If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again.
But
Cheers.
did you think it was funny? Did you enjoy that joke? And you know, good joke? Did you like the joke I did? Did Monokuma not notice what happened just now? Did
It's
you
been a
like
while
that joke
since
that I
I've
made?
spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here.
I'm sorry, Alter Ego. I wasn't listening. I was talking to somebody else in my mind. I was talking to my secret admirer.
Oh God.
Read.
About that guy just now.
There shouldn't be anything
He
else.
seemed pretty hot.
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me.
You looked so.
Please.
She looked so confused and
Please
disappointed.
don't ask me more about that person. Okay, bye.
Do you know his number or whatever?
No, I'm not. Monokuma.
He's-
I know I don't rely on you at all, but come here.
He just seemed like a cool, a chill
No.
hang. I don't know. I thought we could get some pizza after this.
You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon.
Pizza?
It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might,
I
so
think
you
the
guys
most-
can use that weapon.
I think the most powerful weapon is pizza.
The rest is up to you all. Do your best.
Pizza? How's pizza sound? Pizza?
You're so tired.
What? No. Ow. But still, oh, is there really a reason to do our best? There's always a reason to do your best. If everything was a lie.
Everything was meaningless. It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless, too? When the world is flipped, when my life got flipped, turned upside down, and become so irrational, what am I supposed to do? I got in one little fight and my mom got steak hair. No. She said you're moving with your auntie and your uncle in Bel Air. Ow!
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation.
I'm gonna throw up.
Enter the red door located on the first floor of Homespeak Academy.
Go change yourself.
It'll be okay.
No.
See you soon.
I had the common decency to aim it away.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done and who I am. Flush the toilet. It's like it knew what I just did. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Welcome to my Velvet Room.
You doofus.
This is all for your rehabilitation, inmate. This place. Oh, hi, everybody.
Looks like everyone's here.
What? No.
Damn right.
Seems that this is gonna be the final place.
This place is...
Is that trial field? But why? Why is it a trial field? We read that.
Yeah.
It's-
We've been here before, right?
Yeah, this should be the place that door at the ancient ruins led to.
Hey.
Huh? Seems pretty strange that we would have been in that other building up until now. Seems like we're dreaming or something.
If this is a dream, then this too is very...
So you finally arrived! Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by
We're
Homespeak
the
Academy...
first ones to ever beat Danganronpa 2?
Yeah!
Oh my god.
You finally come back to this place.
That's
To
weird.
the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
I could have sworn that there's like people in the chat who like knows what's going on and stuff. It seems like they would have beaten the game before us.
You could give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
From before!
This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
Who cares? This graduation exam means that we can finally go home, right?
If that's what you guys decide.
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Ahem. Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted. Which means everyone who has died up until now will have their votes treated as absences. The result is based on our majority vote. Ahem. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there, an event that's kind of like the graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin.
Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move it along. Can we press it right? We can press it right now, right?
You can't do that yet. I mean, your result hasn't firmed yet, right? You will be swept away by society's harsh current.
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
My, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know?
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
So even if we vote, you're gonna say you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it? I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be.
He's doing it because that's how it has to be. It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program.
But why do we even have to go through something so dumb?
Well, that is...
You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then?
Who's the main cast?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
There
is no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know.
That's just self-centered, Sonia.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
Oh.
Hold on. What's with that chump comment? It's not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy. How dare you treat him like a toy? I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? Huh? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically God! Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is the nature of life. Fine then! Before you die, sear my power into your memories!
Would you like to save your progress?
Yes, please, for the love of God.
Please.
Okay. We're calling it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Good night.
Good night, everybody. We'll probably finish tomorrow. And then we'll die.
God.
Lost forever.
See you next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No.
Oh. No, that's Wednesday.
Oh, Jesus.
What? We're playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on Wednesday. Goodbye.